my name is Bree, and today we are doing day 24 of my cookie advent calendar. It's the last day. I'm kind of excited about this. It's quite a challenge to decide to go ahead and do 24 days of cookies or treats at this point. Started out cookies, but some morphed into treats. And that is absolutely the case of this one as well. I'm going to make brownies instead of the original cookies I had planned, just simply because it's easier to make here at the house. Okay, so the brownie recipe I'm going to follow is actually on the back of this cocoa recipe. I would do my own brownie recipe, but that's at home, so which is on the other side of the world. So we're just going to try this one today. So we need 10 tablespoons of Great Value butter, or just any butter. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Why am I counting this? I know there's 8. Oh, that's because I already put 5 in the bowl, because we got to melt this. And I just made the cow pies, which has all the cocoa in this bowl, so I don't have to clean it. It still has like the cocoa, a little bit of the cocoa cookie in there, which is not going to be such a big deal. So I already have 5 in here. I need 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what I'm counting. If my brain can do this. Okay. It does say to melt this. So I'm going to melt it in the microwave. I don't care if you want to melt it in the stove. The microwave is easier on my life. And what I'm doing is just cutting it up and trying to break it up into little small pieces, so that one chunk in the microwave is not overly, it's just melted and one chunk is there. Okay, so I melted the butter. It says to blend in sugar, cocoa, salt until well mixed with the butter. Okay, I'm just gonna do this in the bowl, and that is super hot. Here's 1 cup of sugar, just double confirming this. No, it's 1 1/4 cups of sugar. And then we need 3/4 a cup of cocoa powder. I'm gonna put that in there. Maybe if I don't spill it everywhere. Okay, so there's our cocoa powder, and we need, so you still use this box. Just clean off that. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. There we go. And then we're just going to blend this all together until it's well mixed. Normally when we're making brownies, we don't want to mix that up too much. But I don't have the flour in right now, so we're going to be fine. This is one case where I would never use a mixer to mix a brownie. I would always just use a spoon, so at least this is easy on me. Then we're going to add the vanilla. It is 1 teaspoon. It's not in like order. It's like all over the place on this recipe. It's 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Give me whatever. What's 1/2 teaspoon going to do anything for this? Okay, and then we're going to beat in 2 eggs, 1 at a time. Yeah, right. I'm trying to see if this is warm enough to... Okay, so we're going to beat the eggs over here, and then we're going to put them in there. Let's just use this knife. I don't want to get chocolate all over this bowl. My only goal here was just to break up the egg anyway. So then we're gonna mix this all in. And then I did check to make sure that my butter is not too hot to scramble these eggs, because that is the last thing I want. Okay. Back to mixing this up. And again, I wouldn't be doing this so rough if I already had the flour in there. Then it would become very tough. This is why we're doing this in an order. There's times I stick to orders and times I don't. So I do it for a reason. Okay, so then we add flour and beat into smooth. So we've got the eggs, the butter, sugar, baking soda, salt, vanilla, 2 eggs. Okay, flour is the last one. Just double confirming, because you never know with this. So you only need a half a cup of flour. If you get this all clean on the side, I would be happy to see it. So there's the half a cup of flour. If it seems wrong to you, it's not. It's just you don't need that much flour for the baking of the brownie. All right, we're gonna mix this all together, and then we're going to be able to grease our pan and dump this in. I think it was what, if I remember correctly, I was reading one time you do like 50 strokes for the brownie mixture and it's done. That's how gently you want to do this. You just want to go until it's just mixed in, and that's it. Otherwise your brownie will be tough. Alright, and there mine is just mixed in. Alright, let's see if I can find a pan real quick. Does it say grease and flour or just grease? Okay. Spread into prepared pan. Okay, grease, baking pan. No flour, nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna use the butter. Since I have 2 of them, I'm going to go for 2. Sometimes what I like to do is I'm just going to do it. I don't care. I thought I had one already cocoa in it. All right. I like to take my cocoa and just put it on my pan like flour. Just to help with the sticking. And flour, it would see on the brownie pan, but cocoa doesn't. And who doesn't like extra chocolate? Okay, so you're going to preheat the oven to 325, and you're going to bake this until done. It says 20 to 25 minutes. I do not bake it the full 25 minutes. I bake mine probably about 18 minutes, depending on what it looks like. If it looks like it's completely raw, I'm going to, of course, leave it in there. But brownies is not something you want to overbake either, so pull it out. It'll be nice and gooey. You don't want like hard brownies. If you bake it too long, you're going to have hard brownies and they're not going to be fun. I mean, unless you like hard brownies. I don't. I like them to where they're just slightly underbaked. And so does my family. Where they're soft and just slightly underbaked. They're still formed. Okay, so I'm going to bake this for 18 to 20 minutes and I'll show you what this looks like. Alright, I just pulled these out of the oven and I cooked them for 20 minutes, in case you're wondering. It doesn't jiggle anymore, it's set up. And if I were to continue to bake it, it would fully pull away from the pan. As it is, you can kind of see over here it started to pull away from the pan. That's also another indicator it's set up. And yes, it's really hot if you touch it like that. You can also touch the edges and it should spring back. If you touch the edges and it like sinks in all the way and doesn't like come back, it's not like cooked. And like the middle, it's not going to spring back because it's underbaked. Just barely underbaked, which is how we like it. So I'm going to actually try the corner piece and show you what that looks like. It's more of a fudgier, ow, that's really hot, so let me put that on the spoon. It's more of a like a fudgier brownie. But I'm going to try this and see what it tastes like. It's pretty good. I think trying to decide whether I would prefer my brownies or these ones, because these are pretty good. The only thing I think I would want on these brownies is a nice chocolate frosting. I know that's even more unhealthy, but that sounds good to me. But I don't have
with whipped topping.
Or my daughter added with whipped topping. She would like whipped topping.
Vanilla ice cream.
And vanilla ice cream. Okay, so she's going overboard. Chocolate frosting, whipped topping, vanilla ice cream to go along with this.
Oh, it tastes very good.
So who knows? We might actually get some of that. But anyway, I want to thank you for watching. It has certainly been an interesting advent calendar. It didn't go the way I'd planned, but I was able to finish it. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day and a Merry Christmas. Bye.